So near, yet so far-fetched. The team are traveling through a lush countryside filled with rice paddies and flowering fields when they encounter a Farfetch'd struggling to reach its home. The episode opens with sunlight streaming across the fields, gentle wind rustling through stalks of grass, and the distant sounds of wild Pokémon calling to one another. Misty observes that understanding Pokémon needs and behaviors requires careful attention and empathy, while Brock notes that trainers must adapt strategies not only for battle, but also to aid Pokémon in natural or challenging circumstances. Ash, intrigued by the distressed Farfetch'd, approaches cautiously while Pikachu remains alert to unusual energy patterns. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle demonstrate attentiveness, ready to assist in environmental navigation, problem-solving, and protection. The story begins as Ash and his friends discover that Farfetch'd is attempting to cross a large river to reach its nesting area but struggles due to strong currents. The episode emphasizes observation, environmental analysis, and strategic assistance, highlighting that trainers must balance problem-solving with respect for a Pokémon's autonomy. Misty stresses that understanding terrain, weather, and natural obstacles is crucial for safe and effective intervention. Brock notes that Pokémon often require guidance, not force, to achieve their goals. Ash organizes a plan to help Farfetch'd cross safely. Pikachu uses precise electrical bursts to alert the bird to safe paths. Bulbasaur manipulates vines and foliage to create temporary bridges or supports. Charmander provides warmth and light to signal direction and calm the Pokémon, and Squirtle manipulates water currents to reduce danger. The episode highlights teamwork, observation, and creative problem-solving, showing that effective training involves intelligence, coordination, and ethical action beyond combat. During the operation, Team Rocket arrives, attempting to capture Farfetch'd as it crosses the river. Jessie, James, and Meowth deploy traps and mechanical devices, creating hazards for both Farfetch'd and Ash's team. Ash coordinates a strategic response. Pikachu disables devices with controlled Thunderbolt attacks. Bulbasaur and Charmander shield the Pokémon and redirect movement, and Squirtle adjusts water flow and terrain to mitigate environmental risks. Misty assists with timing and monitoring, reinforcing lessons in teamwork, ethical intervention, and adaptability in high-pressure situations. The climax occurs when Team Rocket captures Farfetch'd mid-crossing, threatening both the Pokémon and the environment. Ash and his Pokémon execute a coordinated rescue. Pikachu targets machinery with precision. Bulbasaur and Charmander manipulate obstacles to free Farfetch'd safely, and Squirtle maintains control of water currents. Farfetch'd demonstrates trust and initiative, cooperating with Ash and his Pokémon to escape. Team Rocket is ultimately defeated and blasted off in their classic comedic fashion, illustrating that cooperation, strategic thinking, and ethical guidance overcome greed and recklessness. Following the resolution, Ash reflects on lessons learned. Observation, empathy, problem-solving, teamwork, adaptability, and ethical decision-making are essential when assisting Pokémon in challenging or natural environments. Pikachu and the other Pokémon demonstrate increased coordination, trust, and responsiveness, highlighting the importance of collaboration and thoughtful leadership. Misty emphasizes understanding natural behavior and needs, while Brock praises Ash for leadership, strategic thinking, and ethical intervention that protects both Pokémon and their habitats. The episode concludes with Ash and his friends watching Farfetch'd safely reach its nesting area at sunset, the warm light reflecting off the river and fields. Ash understands that mastery as a Pokémon trainer requires intelligence, empathy, adaptability, and cooperation alongside battle skills. Misty and Brock reinforce these lessons, while Pikachu and the other Pokémon walk confidently, demonstrating trust, cohesion, and growth in tactical, ethical, and environmental judgment. So near, yet so Farfetch'd emphasizes multiple lessons: observation and understanding of natural behavior, ethical problem-solving, teamwork and coordination, adaptability to environmental challenges, strategic planning, and respect for Pokémon autonomy. Ash's journey continues to integrate adventure, tactical development, and moral growth, showing that becoming a Pokémon Master requires intelligence, empathy, cooperation, and thoughtful strategy alongside combat proficiency.